Hey, I'm Pauline, and today I'm going to be doing the Breaking the Spines book tag. It looks really fun. I've seen it around, and so I just decided that I would be doing it. I will link to the original video in the description because I can't think off the top of my head who did it. I'm sorry, but it will be down in the description. So yeah, let's get started. Question number 1. Do you break the spines or do you prefer to keep them looking perfect and new? Okay, I'm a little obsessive about this, as I'm sure a lot of other people are, a lot of booktubers are. I love my books, so I have to keep them in absolutely perfect condition. I'm sort of obsessed with it. It just really bothers me when the spines break. So I read them, like, open them really small, and oh my gosh, I can't stand it if they look not new. They have to be perfect. Yeah. Question number 2. Have you ever accidentally broken a spine? Yes, unfortunately I have, and I have an example. This is one of my favorite books, and I had it when I was a kid, so I guess it's probably why. But if you can tell, the spine has been broken, actually in multiple places on this book, but I've read this multiple times as well. So yeah, but this is kind of like the only one on my bookshelf that actually has broken spine. Well, no, I have others, but they weren't broken by me. They were broken by friends or family or something. This is the only one that I have broken the spine on. Yes. Question number 3. If you're buying a used book and the spine is broken, what do you do? I'm kind of a cheapskate, I'm gonna be honest. So it depends on the book. If it's a book that I really want to be looking perfect and I know that I'm gonna want it to be perfect, I'll buy it like new. But if I don't really care too much and it's just super cheap or whatever, I'll just buy it. For example, this book, which actually turned out to be like one of my favorite books ever, is incredibly like falling apart. Like, I don't know if you can tell, it's falling apart. I had to tape it together to read it. It's insane. And yeah, I bought it like this. It was pretty much falling apart, and it was like $1 or something, and I bought it. And actually now it's one of my favorite books ever because it's the Maximum Ride series, and if I haven't said this before, I know I have. Read it, because it's amazing. But anyways, I've read this so many times, it's literally just like falling off of its little hinges. So sad. Yeah, this is the worst condition book on my bookshelf. Okay, question number 4. Do you agree or disagree with this saying? A broken spine means a well-loved book. Okay, I'm not really sure. I love my books to death and I keep them in absolutely perfect condition, so I kind of disagree. But at the same time, I can see how a well-loved book could be very beaten up, because this book I love. I've read this like 4 or 5 times. And it's completely falling apart, but I will never get rid of it because I love it. So I guess that makes sense. I don't know. It depends on the book. I mean, if you just sort of toss it around and don't care about it, I don't agree. I don't know. It's hard. It's a hard question. It depends on the book, I guess. Next question. Do you prefer hardcover over paperback because the spines are harder to break? I do prefer hardcover over paperback. I love that they're easy to read because the spines don't break. I can just hold them all the way open and nothing happens, and it's amazing. And also they're just so pretty. They're so much prettier than paperbacks. If I could afford it, I would buy all of my books in hardcover. But unfortunately, they're like $20 or $25, and that's a lot considering how many books I buy. So I have a lot of paperbacks, unfortunately, but I would buy them all in hardcover if I could. Yes. And the last question, do you ever dog-ear pages? And that is no, I never dog-ear pages. I feel bad dog-earing pages. I feel so bad. I mean, I have in like dire circumstances, like I'm camping in the wilderness with my family and I forgot to bring a bookmark, or I'll just try to remember the page. But I have so many bookmarks. I love bookmarks, and I never dog-ear pages because I feel horrible and I want them to look perfect. The only books that I do dog-ear are like textbooks for like studying, because I don't care what happens to my math book. It can burn for all I care. So those are the only books that I dog-ear. I don't dog-ear like novels and things that I care about. So yeah. So that was the Breaking the Spines book tag. If you like this video, please subscribe. That would be awesome. And as for tagging people, I tag anyone who wants to do this because it's really fun. I enjoyed it. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Read the Maximum Ride series, guys. It's amazing, and there are billions of them. Read that.